Welcome to the OMNI Bed Cleaning Instructional video. To start, you're going to grab one of your silver buckets, put a small amount of soap in the bottom, and fill it about halfway with warm water. In your other silver bucket, you want to put in about 10 rags, and with your bottle of Cavicide, put enough in there to dampen and not saturate your rags. If we saturate our rags, we will just push dirt around instead of picking it up. Next, we're going to clean the area where we're going to put the pieces. Grab the gray cord here and plug the OMNI in. Power button is located here. If it will not turn on, there's a button here on the back. Wait until the OMNI screen looks like this, and then we can raise it up. You can use the pedals down here to raise the OMNI up so that you won't have to bend down while you're cleaning. Just push on this up arrow here until it gets to about waist level. The way that we raise the OMNI up is we just push the up arrow here. We want to make it to where it's a little over head level so that we can still reach the inside of the canopy, and then you can turn the OMNI off. Push the clips here to lower the door. You just have to pull up this end piece and it'll swing down, and then we go around and push the clips on the other side to lower that door. Starting with the inside, we're going to clean the mattress, the top sides. Then we're going to place it on our clean surface and wipe the bottom. Next, we're going to move to the bed plates, where you're going to wipe the top. To get this out, you want to lift up the piece underneath and just push up. Then we're going to take it over to our clean surface and wipe the bottom. Up next, we have the scale. We unplug it here, just pull this out. Make sure to clean the cords. After we do that, we're going to clean the top. After we clean the top, we can lift this up, and we're going to put this on our clean surface upside down and clean the bottom. Next piece is the X-ray tray. It just slides out like this. We wipe the top, the bottom, and then we put it over on our clean pieces. Next, we're going to move to the tray mattress support, which is the oval piece here. After we clean the top of that, we're going to grab this corner piece, just wipe the inside and the outside and place it with our clean pieces. To separate the tray mattress support and the translation deck, we want to pinch these clips here, and then the pieces will disconnect. After, we move over to our clean section and wipe the bottom. Now we are going to clean our translation deck. Taking this out, you do not want to slide because it will get stuck here on the edges. You just want to lift it straight up, and then we're going to work on the edges and all the nooks and crannies. Moving over to our clean section, working on the back. These here are stains, they are not going to come off. Now we're going to switch our rags, and when we switch our rags, we switch into a new pair of clean gloves. Our next piece is the tilt platform. Next, we want to make sure we clean all around the clip, so pinch like that, clean around, and I can use my pinky to clean the borders. To disconnect this piece, we push this clip here and push this all the way over to the right to where it's free wobbling. Reach over and push this in and lift up, and then you can take the whole piece, lift up, and push away from you to lift out. We're going to place it upside down on our clean pieces so that we can wipe the back. Next, we are going to move to the upper pan. Lift this piece straight out, and then you can work on all of the edges. Move it over to our clean pieces upside down so we can wipe the bottom. To clean this metal piece here, we just twist it all the way up. It will not come out. Make sure to unscrew this piece here so that we can clean the track. Make sure to clean the underside of this as well. Next up is our fan. Pull this straight up. After you're done, just place it over with your clean pieces. Next, we're going to clean the very bottom. Make sure you get into all of these nooks and crannies just by running your fingers through. Time to switch our rags, so we grab a clean pair of gloves. Next, we're going to start with the doors. We want to start with the side door opener clips. Working around to the other clip. We open these doors by pushing these buttons in, and we'll get those all cleaned inside and the outside. Next, we're going to move to the seals. We just pull these out. We're going to run our rag through the inside, and then we'll wipe the outside. After we clean these, we are going to place them with our other clean pieces. Next, here we have the porthole seals. We're going to pull this top part down and then pull towards you. Clean these, you want to take your rag and run it through each of these grooves all the way around. After cleaning both of the porthole seals, you place them in the bucket with the soap and water. We're going to pinch these side door opener clips and work on the inner wall. To disconnect these two pieces, you want to push this latch in and pull the inner wall up to disconnect, and do the same on the other side. To disconnect the inner wall from the door, it's attached here. Just pull straight up. We're going to clean the inside, and then we're going to place it with our other clean pieces. Now we are going to clean the inside of the door. We remove the door by pushing this button here, and it'll slide off the track. Just make sure to clean where the track sits. Some of this gray is a stain due to the track. It will not come off. After we're done with this, we'll move it over with our other clean pieces. Time to switch our rags, so we grab a clean pair of gloves. Next, we're going to move to the end piece here. First, I'm going to take out these plastic pieces called grommets. You pull the top down and push the bottom up, and it slides right out. Clean these like you do the other seals, just run your rag right through the grooves. After wiping these down, place it in the silver bucket with the other pieces. Next, we're going to move to the ventilator slot grommet. Put your thumbs on either side up here and push inward to release those, and then work the rest out. Clean these just like the other. Run your rag all through the grooves, and then place it in the silver bucket with the other pieces. After removing and cleaning the other grommets, we're going to clean the outside. We're going to pull this up and let it swing down, and then we're going to clean the inside. Also, make sure to clean the tracks. We're going to work on this other door the same way we did before. We're going to start over here with the side door opener clips. Make sure not to peel these off. Now we're going to work on the doors, and we open these the same as before by pushing these white clips here. Remove and clean these seals just like the ones on the other door. After cleaning, place them with your other clean pieces. Remove the porthole seals by pulling down and out, and run your cloth through all of the grooves. After wiping it down, place it in the silver bucket with the other pieces. Lower the door again by pushing the side door opener clips, and now we're going to clean the inner wall. Remove the inner wall by pushing the sidewall latches on each side, and then pull straight up. After cleaning the inside, place them with your other clean pieces. Now we're going to work on the inside of the door, getting in all the nooks and crannies. Remove the door like before, push this button, and it'll slide right off. Make sure you clean where the door connects to the track. Time for a new rag, so we're going to put on a clean pair of gloves. Now move to this end piece here and remove the grommets. We're going to clean by running our cloth through these tracks, and then we'll place them with our other clean pieces. There's another ventilator slot grommet here, so put your thumbs on either side and push in, and then work it out. Clean this just like before and run your cloth through all of the tracks and then place it with your other clean pieces. After removing and cleaning the rest of the grommets, we're going to work on the inside. Make sure to clean where the back wall sits. I got here by just pulling this piece straight up. And now we're going to work on the outside. Now we're going to work on the buttons and the connector slots. We're going to switch our cloths so we get a new pair of gloves. We're going to move on to the inside of the canopy, starting in this section. To open the doors, pull here. Make sure to clean the edges, open, and clean the inside. This corner piece, put your thumbs on each side and push up. We're going to clean the inside, place it with our other clean pieces, and then move on to the other piece. Moving on to the canopy seals, we're just going to pull this straight out, clean the inside, and then place with our other clean pieces. Now we're going to work on the track it sits on, making sure to get in all the nooks and crannies. We're going to remove this front canopy seal, clean the inside, place it with our other clean pieces, and then we're going to work on the track. We're going to work on this next canopy seal, pull this out, clean the inside, place with our other clean pieces, and then we'll work on the track. Now we're going to work on the inside of the canopy, double checking for tape and cleaning the inside tracks. We're going to change our cloth again, so put on a new pair of gloves. Before I put the pieces back together, I noticed I missed a spot, so I'm just re-wiping the bottom. Next, we're going to make sure this is tightly secured. So we're going to put our fan back on. It sits right on this gray piece. Give it a good push so that it won't come up when you pull it. Next, we're going to replace the upper pan. Make sure to put this straight in. If it's tilted, it will get stuck. Next, we're going to replace the tilt platform by sliding in the opposite clip in. Then we're going to work on the clip that's closest to you. You'll notice that it does wobble. We will secure it up top with these clips. We're going to pinch this clip and pull this all the way to the right so that it slides down. It has not connected, so we're going to push this all the way to the left until you hear a click. Pinch this clip and lift up, and you'll notice that it does not wobble anymore. Next, we're going to replace the translation deck by just setting it straight on top. Our tray mattress support is next. We place it on top and push down, and it'll connect. Our X-ray tray is next, and we're going to slide it right into the slot. The scale is next. The label side faces the back of the machine, and then we can place the cords right up top. Next, we're going to replace the bed plate, and now we're going to replace the mattress. This groove here faces the back of the machine, and this longer piece here at the bottom hangs down, and then we just slide it back onto the track. To know it's fully secure, it will stop at the very edge of the track. For the front canopy seal, make sure this long part is hanging down, and we just slide it on, making sure that it lines up with each edge of the track. Next canopy seal, the groove goes towards the back and this long part hangs down. To know it's fully secure, it will meet the edge of the track. For the corner flange, there is a square right here. It's going to sit right there, and we're just going to push it right down. And then we will repeat on the other side. This corner piece connects here. We are going to reconnect the door by lining up the hinges. We're going to push this button here all the way to the side, and then we're going to go on the other side and push the button, and the door will be secure. To reconnect the inner wall, make sure this curve faces you. Push straight down, it'll pop into place. And now we're going to repeat the process on the other side. When reconnecting the inner wall, make sure this curved part faces you. Pop these into place by just pushing this down and reconnect. We're going to lift the front wall up and slide it into place. Now we are going to replace the porthole seals. Make sure to re-clean all pieces before replacing. This side should face you, and this side should be pointed in. Start with the middle ring and put it on the edge that is closest to you here. Start by placing the bottom in and squishing down, and then you can align it all around. Repeat the process with the other seal. Now we're going to start replacing this armhole seal. This here faces you. This larger side faces inwards and goes on this outer ring all the way around. And then repeat the process on the other ring. Now we're going to replace the ventilator slot grommet with this flat side facing you. We're going to pull down here and push down at the top, and then push all of these pieces into place. Now we're going to replace these grommets on the side by just sliding in and clicking these into place. Repeat the process on this side with these grommets. We're going to repeat the process over here with the porthole seals. Now we're going to replace this armhole seal, and this part goes all the way around the ring. We're going to replace the grommets on this side by sliding in and clipping them into place. Now we're going to replace the ventilator slot grommet with this flat side facing you. We're going to pull down here and push down at the top, and then push all of these pieces into place. And now we're going to replace the grommets on this side by pushing in and clipping in. Now we're going to turn the OMNI back on so we can lower the lid, and then we can turn it back off. now we're going to work on cleaning the outside. We're going to start cleaning the back, working from the top and all the way down. To unplug the machine, make sure to clean the cord, and then we'll wrap it around these two silver feet at the bottom. Now we're going to clean this other cord and any buttons here at the bottom. Now we're going to clean the IV pole. Remember to go over both of the sides here for any tape. Now we're going to start cleaning the side. We're going to start with the door opener, and then we're going to use our rag to get into these small grooves. We're going to work our way from the side down to the base. We also need to clean the storage drawer and the tray inside. When you get to the base here, make sure you wipe down the pedals. Next, we're going to work on cleaning the humidifier. You're going to tuck your fingers in the back, your thumb up front, push with your thumb, and it'll slide right out. Make sure we get into all of the grooves on each of the sides. Also remember to clean the area the humidifier sits. To remove the top, there are two white arrows that should be facing you, and as you pull towards you, also pull up. Now we're going to work on cleaning the inside of the humidifier. To put the top back on, you're going to have these two white arrows facing you again. These two holes up here and these two holes here are the same width apart, so that's how we know those to go together. We put the base in here and pull towards you, and then snap the top into place. To replace the humidifier, the cylinder goes in the opening on the left. Slide this up and then push in.